Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Make sure to check out our sponsor, Cell Phone Buyers Recyclers. They want to buy your cell phone, old, broken, or you're just trying to get rid of it. You can contact them right at the number on the screen, text or call. Also, their social media and website is in the description if that's more convenient. If you share their social media accounts on social media, get a chance to win an iPhone. Go check them out. All right, man. It's hot as hell in the D today, man. It's that humid heat, man, similar to Florida. But, hey, Terence Crawford says that Bob Arum has told him that Pacquiao wants to smoke. He wants the Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao already said, Errol Boxing News today, you can catch that article, that he doesn't plan on retiring in the near future. After during the pandemic, he plans on coming to fight. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. But acknowledge that's probably gonna be his highest payday in boxing. He's just basically saying that there are obstacles to get around. There are obstacles to get around to make this fight happen, as far as how we gonna get that money. How they gonna put money in both of their pockets. So that's the big obstacle that Bud is saying, and that's what Bob is saying. He's relaying exactly what Bob says. See, Bob not just talking, he telling the fighter that, hey, Pacquiao wants to fight. I'm not sure if Crawford and Pacquiao had communications, but Bob is middleman in it. And I think it's true if he's telling Terence Crawford that. I don't think Terence Crawford is a guy that he wants to lie to and piss off to, but, a lot of people just think that fight gonna be easy money, but it's not. If Crawford demolishes Pacquiao and make it look easy, even though it's nothing that you can do to Pacquiao that hasn't already been done. He's been outboxed, he's been knocked out, he's been on the edge of controversial losses, he's been on the good end of controversial wins. I mean, he done been stopped to the body, stopped to the head. It's nothing new that you can do to Manny Pacquiao that hasn't already been done to him. Let's just keep it a buck. Everything Pacquiao done experienced under the sun. Knocked out cold, knocked to the body. But to be honest, this fight is more about gaining legitimacy amongst the haters for Terence Crawford. To me, he's already a legit fighter. Everybody want to say he ain't been tested. You don't become undisputed champion and not be tested. You don't become champion in 3 weight classes. Don't forget, he beat the guy who beat Manny Pacquiao. Y'all like it or not. Everybody change up their narrative. That's one thing that I've been stopping. That's why I kind of stopped talking so much boxing. It ain't that it ain't much to talk about. It's just that these fans, they can never keep 100. When Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao, all the fans were saying, oh, Pacquiao didn't get robbed. He making excuses. Jeff Horn won. But when it came to Crawford demolishing Jeff Horn, and I thought that fight was going to be a tougher fight because of physicality that Jeff Horn brought to the ring, and Crawford made it look easy, and Crawford became a threat to their premier boxing champion fighters like Errol, Spence, and Keith Thurman. When he became a legit threat, and people was like, oh shit, he put fear in the fight fans' heart, in the PBC fight fans' heart. And so they started to diminish every little thing that he do. And along with, oh, he won't speak to me, he won't speak to the media, he won't speak to us. Like, come on, man. We talking about boxing. I'm not trying to monetize, I'm not trying to make money, I'm not trying to use you. All I do is want to see the best fight the best. That's it. That's what I live by. That's the code that I'm rocking with. I want to see the best fight the best. And if Crawford go out there and he want to fight the best, I'm with Team Crawford. I thought Crawford was going to duck Errol Spence. Believing, the shit Errol Spence saying, and, Crawford was only saying Keith Thurman name. And, it turned out it was the other way around, bro. So I'm just going to keep it 100. Like I said before, when you on the outside looking in, you don't know the truth. When you get on the inside the box, you know the truth. But, I don't think Pacquiao going to come off a pandemic and take this fight. And I don't think the powers that be, with the travel restrictions still up, I think they both going to have glorified tune-ups. I think Manny Pacquiao going to have a glorified tune-up versus Mikey. And it could be a can of tune-up fish going bad. I believe I believe I believe Crawford will have a glorified tune-up versus Kell Brook. And could it go bad? I've seen stranger things in boxing. Crawford look like he in shape. He don't have no trouble making 147 and on pier. You know, he was training with Jamil Herring, and Jamil Herring looked bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? But this is about legitimacy for the haters. This ain't about legitimacy for his boxing legacy. You know, you got Danny Garcia said you got to beat a legend to be a legend. That ain't true. You know, when Ray Leonard, you know, beat up Wilfredo Benitez, it still was questions. When he lost to Duran, beat Tommy Hearns. He still, you know, none of them was legendary at the time. But in hindsight, they became legendary fighters. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to beat a legend. You just got to beat the best of your era. You got to beat on all comers. You got to fight top tier fights. So for Crawford, it's more about the money for him in this fight. He said it, and it's more about getting one step closer to making an Errol Spence fight or smoking Errol Spence out. He get Pacquiao Super WBA belt. There's nowhere else Errol Spence can hide. He can't hide behind Manny Pacquiao. He can't hide behind Sean Porter. He can't hide behind Keith Thurman. Even some of his diehard fans gonna have to push for this blood fight. They know what's gonna happen. I mean, he got to get past Danny Garcia, and he got to get some more posts put in his mouth. He got to get past that, and God willing, we hope that he healthy, he able to bounce back and make it a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, for Crawford, this is no easy fucking fight. For real, this ain't no easy fight, bro. Pacquiao, especially if they go out of the country, Pacquiao still got the juice, literally and figuratively. You know, Pacquiao, you know, he still got some things, and he can use his head movement, and you know what I'm saying? He still got quick feet, quick hands, and you know, that left hand still thumping. It's thumping like some 15s, it's dumping like them 612 they Webby had in his trunk. So at the end of the day, we're going to learn about his jaw. We're going to learn about his discipline. And when I say discipline, is he going to be able to have a ring generalship? He going to need to beat Pacquiao. Last time I see him fight a fight that I think he need to fight to beat Pacquiao is when he fought Victor Postol. That's how you beat Pacquiao. Now, towards the end, if you want to sit there and try to go for the knockout, that's his MO. Crawford is always going to try to close the show. But what he needs to do is utilize the ring. Pacquiao can't cut the ring off. That's a known fact. Even old ass Shane Mosley, he couldn't cut the ring off on. So, people talking about, oh, the guy I talked to, my homeboy, he said, oh, Pacquiao's going to beat him. I said, we can bet the bread. It could happen. But Pacquiao is going to have to use feints and head movement. But the issue with that is Crawford can be southpaw, he can be orthodox, and he can throw straight punches. You're not going to get a situation with Keith Thurman. He gonna make the mistake Keith Thurman did. Keith Thurman tried to make a mistake and be aggressive. Crawford going to come out there and box, utilize the ring, be slick. Pacquiao going to take chances, and early on, the first 2 or 3 rounds, Pacquiao going to have an opportunity to stop Crawford, hurt Crawford, and try to take Crawford out. After those first 2, 3, 4 rounds, if he don't get the job done and Crawford is able to adjust and get Pacquiao timing down pat, it's gonna be target practice. Same thing with Keith Thurman. That's what he did. He made Keith Thurman respect him early on. Keith Thurman should have made Pacquiao come to him. But then again, being stagnant, will he get past Mikey Garcia? I believe he will. But being stagnant and being a politician and then trying to wake those fast switch muscles up at 41 is different than 40, 39, 38, 27, 25, 21 years old. To wake those fast twitch muscles up a little tougher and tougher and tougher as the time goes by. It's tougher and tougher and tougher to wake those fast twitch muscles up. So Mikey might be getting him at the right time. But if he do end up fighting Crawford after Mikey or after his next fight or going straight to Crawford, it'll be interesting. I can see it going both ways. But if Crawford go out there and dominate him, if he go out there and stop Pacquiao, maybe late, early, you know, I don't think that Errol Spence fight can happen. If you go out there and struggle and win, I think they feel more comfortable. But the same thing about it, nobody in the division got Manny Pacquiao's skill set, but it's something that, you know, it's becoming real. I called this shit about, you know, last year that they was talking about making this fight. And people said I was capping, but it's a lot of talks that go on behind the scenes. But for this fight for Crawford, it's all about fighting discipline. Sticking and moving, boxing, utilizing the ring, making Manny Pacquiao go back into his old ways of being aggressive and jumping in and squaring up. And when he square up, it may be a straight right or straight left. From orthodox to southpaw, you got to be prepared to let them things bark. You got to be able to shoot. You got to be able to let them things encounter him and make him pay when he come in. And don't forget, Crawford got one of the longest reaches in the division, 74-inch reach. So that's something to look at, but that's something they're planning on doing. I look forward to seeing the fight if it does happen. I'd rather them go right into an Errol and Crawford fight, but Pacquiao, like he said, still bring the most money. So we'll see what happens if that fight come full circle. And I believe if it does come full circle, it's going to be a situation where I think they're going to take interim fights or tune-up fights right now, and then they're going to go into a fight next year when the crowds come back. So they are in Texas. They're already letting them have a capacity crowd. So I think they can be able to fit 25,000 in Jerry World to have fights. So we'll see, man. But like I said before, if I'm Crawford and I had a message to Crawford, make that Joker test. Straight up and down. Don't take no chances. Don't say we only can test to this period or test late. Don't make the mistake Keith Thurman did. You know, money ain't worth your integrity, ain't worth your legacy. It's the same thing for Errol Spence. If he so happened to get the fight and that's the way it goes, and Pacquiao no longer have no affiliations with PBC, make that Joker test, bro. I don't care what they say. Make him piss and make him take that blood. Fuck that. I don't care how old he is. If he 50 years old, he beating dudes and he allegedly doing that shit, make him test. Mikey too. Don't try, you know, Marquez got even. I mean, we could just agree with that. Let's just say Marquez got even. You know, but it's better just to make him test. We already know Manny Pacquiao hit, grew, is shrunk, and all that stuff, man. Make that Joker test, dude. But y'all know what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business question, prior response, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time we gone.